want to give you a sneak peek inside my brain as I go into a coaching call with one of my clients. So I have a client who is very successful. She has built a multiple six-figure estate planning practice, and she has done it without an associate, and she just hired a full-time assistant, and that assistant is going to help her boom her business this year too. And what my client committed to and what I said I would help her with is doing this in a calm way, right? Where she's taking care of herself, where she is prioritizing herself, and where we are de-stressing her and we check in every week. So she is in the middle of, right, her February, and we're going to go in and talk about her business, whatever's happening in it. But I wanted to show you some of the thought work that I do ahead of time so that you understand what it means to have a coaching call with me. What I'm concerned about is what's going on in her brain, because you can do all of the things, but you're not going to do them proficiently. You're not going to feel fulfilled if you're not looking at how you are thinking about your business, how you are thinking about how you are spending your time. And so some of the questions that I was writing for myself to connect with her on is to really understand, like, what does she think of her current client funnel? Like, what does she think of the current clients that she's attracting? Does she love them? Does she love the work that she's doing? Like, what is she thinking about the work that she's doing currently? Like, I know that there's parts of her practice that she's eliminating and that she's going full board on what she wants to do in her estate planning practice. What does she feel about the time that she has with her partner? What is she thinking about herself, her connection with a higher power? All of those things right now. Those questions are important to ask because we don't ever ask ourselves those things. We don't keep evaluating and reevaluating where we are, what we are thinking at any given time. And so that's where I come in, is to check in, make sure that everything up here is connecting, because this is important work. If we don't feel fulfilled, if we're not loving the people we're working with, if we're not loving the business that we're creating, if we're not loving ourselves and the people around us, then what is the point of this life, right? So what I'm really helping them with is to keep reconnecting with their vision, reconnecting with the person they want to be and who they want to wake up to in the morning. Because isn't it so much easier to get out of bed in the morning when you love your work? So if this is the kind of work you want to do, this is what I help lawyers with. You can book a call with me and we can get started.